Oh, I almost forgot to post our live stream on our Twitter account. Give me a second.
Hey,
Even though I don't really expect people from our MemeCoin community to join on the discussion.
show us your OBS screen. Use screen share. Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
see
I
it.
can hear. Yeah, I can hear myself on YouTube. So the voice is working fine.
Awesome. So I don't know.
Great. That's another good start for a week.
Yeah. Did you get my
Every day is a good day.
Did you get my
Every week is a good week.
Did you get my data set in and managed data put on there?
Yes, I posted all the four participants' data to our uh Twitter account.
Okay. All right. So I need to pull up the browser, which is right here. So let me there it is. Okay. Let me drop this and let me turn on the Windows capture. No. Did I turn on? No. Brave execute. Huh. How come it's not working? Well, we're having just massive failures here. Oh, I know why.
Or maybe I can just share the screen from my side.
Uh, it's not showing because one, I don't have it up there, and two, um, it's looking at the wrong screen. So I need to do a Google Doc. How about that?
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna pull that up real quick, and then we can
Uh-huh.
start talking about it. You're gonna have to watch the chats from these guys to see what they're saying because I'm gonna be blocking everything out.
Uh-huh.
I really don't do tech very well. Okay. So what do we got
That's
here?
all right.
This is yours.
Yes, this is my data.
So you do the squiggly things like Linda or like Dumbledore. And
Yes. This is why I consider the above two scribbles as ideograms,
hmm
even though I really cannot recognize what these ideograms are.
well,
Uh,
it really looks like you're putting the pencil on the line. Does that actually feel like you're getting any information from it?
yes, I did, and some of the words I wrote are are written down after I probe the target by putting my pencil on my ideograms.
Mm-hmm. Cloudy, cold, rainy, foliage, human subject,
Yeah.
man-made structure. See, I got a structure too. But what is this flowers petal flying?
Well, I have no idea. Well, I'll tell you what. The for this target, I had a visual that there is a man, a human subject that is standing in front of a man-made structure, and my deduction is a house. Yeah, it's not something spectacular like or like a research institute or what. Yeah, just like a regular normal house you will see in the countryside or in urban areas. I don't know. That's the only visual I get. And when I try to probe the about two ideogram, for the first ideogram I get nothing. Yeah, even though I wrote down. I drew it, but I didn't get anything. For the second one, I had a strange feeling that there is something that is being blown into the air, and I only wrote down movement and also LL like flower petals flying upwards, and for the below visual, when I try to probe for more information, I get a feeling that it's a cloudy day and it's kind of cold or and rainy, and I also perceive some foliage around this area, and for whatever reasons, I just feel that there is movement and upward movement of something, and in this environment, but I just don't know what is moving.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's pretty much all I get from this session. It can be all just pure noise or imagination. I have no idea, but I did my best.
Dumbledore says there's a submission missing on Google. I don't know what that means.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what it means, but who's it? Oh, Snowblind. There's
Yes.
there's flower petals.
Yeah, well, it's quite interesting that I get similar data as that of snowblinds. But in fact, when I did my session, I haven't checked anything from snowblinds. I did my session totally blind. And for him, he also perceived there is water and still come water like a pool or a basin and some movement. So it's getting a little stirred up. And he also think that target there is a natural environment, and at least flowers. He keeps seeing um what's that, large red and pink one, and maybe smaller white ones like lily pads and calm and it feels relaxing. And for Mei, he felt that possibly maybe the edges are concrete or laid rocks. And people, he didn't perceive any human object. And energy, the water is shaded, so the sun is shining, and slight breeze and some water movement. And for summary, he feels that this is a pond or basin or fountain, and flowers and some vegetations are nearby. It is extremely relaxing, and he can hear the water moving and birds and insects noises.
Huh. That's interesting. Man, I gotta. We got to make sure that when he submits data, that he puts his name and the time and all that good stuff. Because
Well, well for this time, I think it's fine. But usually when we submit our remote viewing data, we always put down some information like when you start and when you end your session, and also write down your names so that people know that it's a session done by whom.
right, exactly, and exactly. But the nice thing is even though it's just a simple target, not a target, it's a simple
Mm-hmm.
drawing. That little
Mm-hmm.
simple drawing, when placed against all the other data, it adds to the pile of data. So I like
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm happy with it. Oh, I see. Uh, if you look on the Discord chat for the pop out,
On which channel?
it's
We have so many channels.
yeah, no, it's on. You show chat on where the people, you can see the people talking. What is that? The voice channel? I think that's the voice channel.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, it's where the people are where me, you, Mana, and Dumbledore are all lined up on a or on a screen or video.
Oh,
You can
oh
pick
yeah,
one.
I can see. Yeah. If you didn't tell me, I almost missed that.
Yeah, the show chat. So he's there. He's saying that you missed a submission nickname.
It's the wrong name.
What name did he miss? Snowblind, Mana, Hot Trouble.
Well, I always I always use your Twitter handle.
Oh,
Yeah, for your name.
hot tub trouble. Yeah, I got. Now it makes sense. Okay. So we'll just keep moving on.
Yeah, it's I know that that name is Jazz, but you know what? The reason why I put your Twitter handle on it is because your Twitter handle will be put on our website, and people can link to your Twitter profile by clicking on your Twitter handle. That's why I use that instead of writing your name Jeff, because I even though we don't really have many visitors for our websites right now, I still feel that in the future, yeah, if people find our work interesting, I just want to make sure that it is easy, very easy for them to have access to you.
Yeah, and I haven't been on Twitter very much in the last week or two, just because I've been so swamped with everything else. I got 3 jobs coming up. I've got
Mm-hmm.
this contest that I'm running, and then I've got all the other stuff that I'm doing with the ARV. So I mean, I'm like, time wise, I'm
Wow, you are like super busy right
super
now.
busy. Yeah. So anyways, my data. So I took 5 minutes, and I got a building, a person, water, and then I didn't know what that circle
Mm-hmm.
angle thing was, but I'm looking at it and it feels like elevation. It feels like they're high. So
Mm-hmm.
it looks like a rounded, crinkly, metallic tube, fabric around it. Feels like a dryer tube, something that goes on the back of the dryer. It's kind of dusty or dirty. There's kind of stuff floating in the air, but it was elevated like an upper floor apartment, or maybe something higher in the wherever it's at. Maybe it's higher, but it feels like it's not on the ground or ground floor. Kind of hard to describe what I mean, because the object felt like it was inside or part of an inside, but it was high off the ground. So if it was inside and high off the ground, that means wherever high off the ground is would have to be like a second or third floor of a apartment building or a big building or something. So I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but I did get some pretty distinct impressions. It's going to be interesting to see what the target is. What is the target?
Yeah, I think one interesting thing about remote viewing session is that you don't really need a lot of time to get some good data, and sometimes working longer does not really mean getting better results, because there is this thing called signal to noise ratio. Sometimes the more time you put into your work, you just get more noise instead of the real signal line and real data. So yeah, I think that yeah, I think that's worth mentioning. Yeah, something worth mentioning. And yeah,
Yeah, I get a lot of high signal to noise ratio, so I definitely agree with that one.
and for manas, even though the data is not really much, but it can be that it's just pure signal. Yeah. For example, if it turns out that the object is like high peak uh triangular shaped structure or mountain or what, then yeah, it's pure signal. But the problem is there is not much information you can go from this limited amount of information.
Right, right. So it's kind of a crapshoot. Whereas Snowblind's got lots of data and lots of information, but how much of this is signal to noise? I mean, it's
Uh
so
huh.
hard to tell the noise. It's just so hard to discern where the signal starts.
Uh huh. And I can already see that Dumbledore is talking in the background, talking on the Discord channel, and Yeah, for it seems I haven't checked his message yet. He direct messaged me the target the target reveal the identity of the target the other day, but I haven't checked it yet. It seems that this time you did much better than the rest of us.
Oh, really? Where's
And he also said that he cannot believe there were no hits.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Dumbledore was certain that we guys should be able to ace on this.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
well, we have to face the reality because we have the numbers. On average, our hit rate is 30% or something. Yeah, somewhere around 30%. So it's actually quite normal for us to miss the target. I'm not that surprised. So, anyways, are we ready for the target reveal?
We are ready for the target reveal. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to check the message and see. Okay, I see what the target is. Well, it's fair to say that all of us means the target. It's actually a very simple object.
Well,
Very simple object.
all right, all right. A very simple object, and we all missed it. This is going to be interesting.
So I already post the data. You can check. You can check it at the bottom of.
Oh, I freaking nailed it! Oh my god, I nailed it. I didn't get the camera. You look at that. Look at that right there. You see that the crinkly part? So I thought it was a dryer duct. Where's my data? Where's my data?
Uh
So
huh.
look at that right there. Right there. The rounded, crinkly, metallic, fabricated, feels like a dryer tube, dusty, dirty. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Wow.
Your
I
your
nailed it.
data is more. Yeah, is of more relevance to the target. That's
I
why I can see.
I thought because I work with dryer tubes and stuff like that all the time, right? That's what I know would look crinkly because something crinkly and metallic, yeah, it's got to be a dryer tube. But here you have a crinkly looking field in our optics, and it really does. You can it does look dusty or dirty behind it. I wonder where this picture was taken. Oh my god! I got part of the data right. Where's this? Ask Dumbledore where this is taken at, man. Where did he take that picture of that camera at? Oh wow! I got nothing else, but I got the crinkly part. Oh, damn! All right, so let's look at manas real quick.
Venus data is actually quite good, I would say. It captures the protruding part on on the ups on the upper side of the picture.
Are you talking about this part here? This whole the flash?
Yeah, yeah,
It actually does. I mean, if you're gonna stand back and look at it, it would actually kind of look like that.
yeah, and yeah. If you stand far away from this camera and look at this camera and put on some mosaic to it, you actually get some a shape like this.
Okay, so Lynn got more
I can
details. So yeah,
yeah
Double says uh, Lynn got more
yeah.
details, but Jeff got it more correctly.
Mana's data is not bad at
No,
all. I
it's
actually consider is a very good successful attempt on describing this target.
well. he also said that you and Snow saw the petal-like aperture blades because he's right. There's an aperture that opens up that looks just like a flower, but Snow castle built over it. Lynn, look at Jeff's drawings. He drew the lens. I chose a target. I took the picture right before tasking. That is valid data. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's get rid of that. So let me take a look at Snow's. He said Snow had some. God, I nailed the crinkly though. That is just amazing.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was noise. Yeah. So he Dumble's right. He caught the aperture with the shape of the flower and then just castle built all around it.
Uh-huh.
So
And for my data, it's also pure castle building.
AOL flower petals, man-made movement. So Double was saying that your drawing hit the basic shape of the camera, and it really did. But again, then
Well,
you got the castle building in there too. So raining foliage moving up. So a lot of stuff that. My question now is, I got to ask Dumble where he got that image from. He said he got it. Wow, that's excellent. I got to find out if he actually took this picture in an apartment,
mm-hmm.
and if that apartment's like on the second floor, because that to me is going to be interesting. Or if it's on like a table or something. It's on a dryer? What the hell's it on? Anyways, Dumble. There he is. Show chat. It's a physical object at my disposal. Okay, so where? Doggone it. My typey thing's not typing. Okay. So, that's friggin' cool.
Uh-huh. And we also found out that simple target does not make remote viewing easier
No, it
because
it does not.
people still castle build.
Yeah, yeah. So even though I saw it crinkly, I assumed immediately it was a tube, and I assumed a lot of stuff in Castle built on top of uh, what I had. And even though I had an element that was right, it was the rest of it was all, you know, just assumptions. So, but it is kind of cool to see that one element stand out so proud.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
So here I have a question. I wonder, is it better for us to simply just at the moment just practice on simple targets like this one, or we should also try to work on other maybe take on other more sophisticated tasks like some requests from language evil or maybe from just like last week from Skull. I don't know. I really don't know because it appears that we can't even handle simple targets well.
But that's the thing is, so we're not skilled enough to pull a lot of information off these targets. I mean, we're truly sitting thousands of miles away,
Uh huh.
picking up data from something that is uh, that somebody else has got for us. So we're picking up data from something thousands of miles away, and we're literally picking up aspects of the data. And the fact that we're not throwing out a bunch of words, we have maybe 50 words, descriptions, that
Mm-hmm.
some of those descriptions are actually matching the target. And considering the odds on that, I mean, it's the, the odds of being able to do that are small. I mean, you could make a word salad in a
Uh,
dictionary, and you could still find something that won't fit all the data. I guess my point is we're doing something incredible. We fail a lot.
yes. Yeah, I agree with that part. But I'm looking at this from a very practical perspective, like that of like what our potential clients would think of us.
But
Yeah, like
but see
is remote viewing really practical enough for them to pay the money and have our services? Yeah,
I think
because these.
but if you look
Mhm.
at it from the aspect of if we're adding to the data that they're trying to get, so we're not. It would be like, are you going to use a remote viewer as the only source of data or an addition to the data?
Uh-huh.
So if we're in addition to gathering data for something, then it would be very worthwhile.
Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. It makes sense because we are still adding value to the work.
Right,
So
right,
so as long as we are adding more value, it makes some sense for people to pay the money
right.
because it's just a exchange for services. Yeah, the only problem is that remote viewing services is still not very reliable, at least for us, for amateurs like us. I believe these kind of simple targets would be very easy for professionals like people from future forecasting group or people from Farside. It would be very easy for them to work on these simple tasks. But for amateurs like us, yeah, we just cannot guarantee the result.
Right, right. So there's the limit and the liability or limit that we have is we're just not able to fine tune or we can't distinguish the noise.
Yeah.
So
So, anyways,
once we figure that out,
I
we've
think
made.
yeah, I think it still makes some sense for people to pay the money and have us offering remote viewing data, but because due to our limited uh what should I say hit rate, then there is a limit for how much we can possibly charge for each session. I think for now, what we do probably worth like somewhere between 10 to 20 US dollars. That's just my personal view on this.
Uh, we wouldn't work blindly to only at first. Perhaps we would find the best viewer for the task. In real world, we wouldn't work like this. Oh yeah, yeah. So in the real world, we wouldn't work like this at all. I mean, both
Mm-hmm.
me and you will sit down for 5 minutes, whip out a little information, and then put it out there. Now, in a real world, if we were going to do this, so I do ARV.
Mm-hmm.
I have seven targets. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 targets a day. I'll spend
Mm-hmm.
five minutes each target. Now,
Yeah.
if you start
You-
adding up the hours that I'm spending every week on
Mm-hmm.
that, it adds up. But if you had one target and I spent the same amount of time, how much would it be worth? You know, that would be kind of interesting. It would be when we have a target
Mm-hmm.
that we care about or that is important, then time is definitely going to be expensive.
Sure, certainly. I agree with that.
But that murder mystery we did, I spent I don't know 40 to 50 hours on that, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I'm concerned, I would have done it, another 100 hours if we couldn't have found. If Devin was never found, then I would have spent as much time as it would have taken to get it. At that point, it's
Mm-hmm.
no longer a job. It's we got to do it. So I think it all comes down to this idea. We had no idea what we were doing in the Devon case. We did really good. We did surprisingly good. I was the amount of stuff that we pulled up on that stupid case was absolutely amazing. I pulled up
Mm-hmm.
the people and the people, the incidents, the dump sites. I mean, I literally pulled up the dump sites and where they were located and all this stuff, but I never found Devon. And it was just amazing the amount of data that I did pull up. If that would have gone into a general pool with all the other
Mm-hmm.
data, I think it would have really helped. Of course, I'm just some Joe Schmo. So, yeah, we were supposed to find Evan. Yeah, that's the thing, though, is I think we could have been an integral part of a team
Mm-hmm.
because our data never was close enough to find the kid, but it was
Mm-hmm.
good enough to actually help finding the kid. So,
Yeah, I think that's the whole point. Yeah, even though we are still not good enough, we are still able to add some value to the whole work. I think
exactly,
that's what really counts.
exactly. Because we're as a standalone, I don't think we're definitely got a long ways to go.
No, as a standalone, our service does not work. But we can be a very useful and another source of information that may be useful
Yeah,
for people. Yeah, an alternative tool, I would say.
yeah. So that's going to be interesting. In a business setting, I don't know what a business would be really looking for when they hired a viewer, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
One of the problems with the thing that I'm doing now, they're asking me to choose whether up, down, or neutral. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I have a harder time figuring that out. If they would have just had given me three little circles, which circle is it? I could have done it easier. There's less hesitation than trying to pick up, is it up, down, or neutral? And I don't know why I have such a block at that. So it's gonna be really interesting.
Mm.
So that's cool. Did you want to do the random number thing and see who won since none of us got the target?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna.
the messages are very, very interesting.
All right, so let's go up to. All right, hold on. Let me get this real quick. There we go. Okay, window capture.
Yeah, so for this week, only 3 participants are qualified for this random draw. Not yeah, we not including me because I don't count myself in. So 1, 2, 3, and you pick a random number.
Yep, I got number two. So hold on, let me get it on the screen here.
Number two, number two is Manus. Yeah, based
No
on
way.
the order I put down the participants. Yeah, number one is Snowblind, and number two is Manus, and number three is you.
Nice, nice. So Mana takes a consolatory prize this week.
Consolatory prize. Or For being the first participant, I would say it's kind of like a beginner's luck. Yeah, it's not just a phenomenon in remote viewing. It works. It can be seen almost everywhere. Like you are gambling in a casino for the very first time. Yeah, you try to join a contest for the very first time. Somehow you just win the prize.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll text man afterwards and let him know
Uh huh.
that he got it because he dropped it.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be best if he also know how to get our meme tokens on our blockchains.
Right.
And if not, then I'll just send the tokens to you, and you figure out a way to send in the price.
Well, I'm gonna see if he can. He's 17. He should be able to make a wallet and a MetaMask wallet, and then you should be able to send that ZPC token to him.
Yes, I believe so because I don't know how old Manas is, but I believe he is a lot younger than me, and he should be able to pick up this kind of crypto stuff very easily.
Yeah. So what I think I'll do is if he sets up a wallet, I'll shoot him some ETH, and then you can shoot him the prize.
Okay.
Don't you need? I think you need a little bit of ETH in the wallet to. No, that's to send. Maybe you can receive for free. I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Uh-Huh.
So are you ready to talk about my target?
You target? You didn't have a target for last week.
Oh, I did.
You did, but you didn't post the information in the Discord.
I did. I did. And me and you're going to talk about it right now. So what it is
Mm-hmm.
the target is 121120024.
I cannot see it.
I'm gonna draw
It's
it up.
beyond the scope of your camera.
How about now?
Oh, okay. I can see it right now.
All right. So what it is I was given a target, and the target was this right here, and
Mm-hmm.
this is a future target. So it's This is going to be a two-part thing. I want you to take a look at 121120024 and tell me the first thing that comes into your head.
Oh, okay. I will do it right now and see what I get. Okay, immediately have a visual. There's a human subject, and he is beside a large body of water.
Okay.
And usually when I get this kind of visual, I know it's an AOL.
Great.
But anyway, because I get this visual in my head, so I have to put it down. So what else do I get? Oh, by the way, have you worked on this target before, or no?
I've worked on it. Yeah. This is. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get done with this, and then I'll explain to you the whole details on it. So, you got a human by the water.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I'm trying to probe for more information.
So tell me about the water real quick. I mean, if you can look that direction at the water.
Well, I can see the reflections, so I guess it's in the broad daylight, and the sun is high up in the sky. Maybe that's why I can see the reflections
That works.
in the water, and also waves. I can see wave patterns, but not huge waves.
Right.
So
So little waves. All right. So look at the shore. Is there a shoreline? Is it just concrete and then water? I mean, what do you got for the what's
I get a sense that it's a natural, very much like a natural environment, and yeah, definitely not in the urban area, and but very few vegetation, very few foliage. I can barely see trees, but I sense that there is grass and also rocks everywhere. And I see a trail. This person is walking on a trail towards what? I believe the destination that this human subject is working towards is a man-made structure, and somehow I have a feeling that this man-made structure is an old building, very old, but I don't know how old. But probably not like ancient kind of stuff. Maybe several hundred years ago, but definitely not in the thousands. Yeah, he's working towards an old building.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're gonna say maybe 100 years old. Well,
yeah.
okay, 100 years old. All right. So you got a human, water. It's you got
And
rock.
a trail, and this person is walking alone. I think alone is a key word here. He is not accompanied by anyone.
So it's a
And towards a building.
so it's a human male.
I don't know the gender, but if I have to guess, I would say it's a male. It's a male subject.
You think so?
If I have to guess.
Well, you don't have to guess. I mean, we can just leave it human for now. So there's an old structure. This person's alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's water. There's trees, grass, rock trail. Okay. So, do you wanna add some more to that?
Let me see if I can.
So I'll tell you what, because I don't know all the details. Can you figure out why he's going to this old building? Or maybe even what the building is? Why is this person going to the building? Is there any animals around it? I mean, where is this building? Is this is this like a standalone building? Is it a big building? Why is he going there?
The first word that came to my mind is job. Is his job to go there? Maybe he went there. He goes there maybe just for work. But for what kind of work?
Okay.
I don't know. But I don't feel that this is a regular work that he does
Not
every so
really.
often. Yeah, it's a work. He went there. He goes there because he needs to work, but it's not a regular type of job. He only goes there when it's needed.
Oh my god, this is killing me. This is killing me. Okay. Okay. So it's a human.
Uh huh.
Um, can you take just a minute and take a look at the human and tell me what he's wearing, or she's wearing, or the person's wearing?
Well, he is wearing long sleeves, and I would say maybe it's because the environment, even though it's not cold, but it's at least a little bit cool. So he needs to wear these kind of clothes to stay warm. And also, I also feel that it's windy, and this person is probably in the, I would say in the 30s. Yeah, 30. Yeah, it's a young person. It's a young person.
So 30 Fahrenheit, I take it. So it's
Uh huh.
very cold.
30ish.
Yeah, Fahrenheit. Okay.
And I don't see him as a. I don't see a happy face. And he actually doesn't. It feels that he doesn't want to go there, but he has to because it's his job.
Yeah.
I actually see a sad face. That's how I would describe this person.
Okay.
Maybe kind of like reluctant.
All right. let me see if I can pull up. That's underground. So Dave did a. You remember Dave? Dave did a really good write up
Uh-huh.
on this, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
I have no idea.
the worst part is I can't pull information off his Discord and then bring it over here and then show you guys. It was awesome. It was it was like, oh my god, he sits down, he does all this wonderful work, and it's like really cool. All right, so you got anything else that you can add on this data real quick? I mean,
I will say that's all I get from this target.
no, that's
12112024.
yeah. So the deal with this is and the deal with this is the fact that the target was given to me by my sister-in-law.
Oh, your sister-in-law.
So my okay, so let me take a picture of this real quick. I got to get this done.
So, and I remote viewing Jeff in the future.
You are actually remote viewing a future script. We don't know what the script is. She doesn't know what the script is. We are remote viewing a future script for either television or uh, the movies, and we don't know what it is. We don't know if it's a movie because she's going to direct a movie or a TV show. Everybody that has taken a look at the target has given me aspects of what they think they saw. I saw an old lady and a young kid in front of a Chicago-style house with a train track, not a train track. Whatever that's the train that goes overhead in Chicago that has carries people. And that was really to me. And this is all the data that I lost. So that was what I saw. I saw this lady, and then the other thing I saw was just different aspects of this person, and I saw a conflict where somebody was yelling at somebody, and then later on, the person that was getting yelled at is doing the yelling. Dave saw a Christmas special, or Christmas trees and a Christmas feel. I think Snowblind. Let me see what Snowblind put down. Snowblind had a underground data. Where the hell's my data file? There, file. Snowblind had. Sand, beach, snow, tropical vegetation, small lights, multicolored people. I mean, he literally had a picture of a snowman and a palm tree. I mean, it's like, how much do you want to bet that she's going to be filming a Christmas special? Okay, so that's really cool. Even Mana put in a picture. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it was really cool. And the let's see, where is it? It's not Marco Polo. Energy feels chaotic, really good, strong emotions, although mixed with fear, longing or love. Um, so Marco Polo actually felt the energy from this script. Because a script is just a long story that has a protagonist, it has a main character, it has a sad part, it has a happy part. Yeah, it's cool, and everybody has aspects of this, from the emotions to the physical, and then I'm looking at your data and I'm thinking, you see a human on a trail heading to an old man-made structure, and it's cold, right? And he's not happy. That
Mm-hmm.
kind of sounds familiar. And he's going to a job that's not regular work. Okay, who do you think that is? Who do you think that human is? I'm thinking you're picking up on something like Santa Claus or somebody who's working in the, this has got to be a Christmas special, and you're sitting there looking at the main one of the main characters. Now, am I completely wrong? There is a possibility I am completely wrong, but it doesn't matter because we don't know what the script is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to take all our data, and hopefully we get more data. Now that everybody is front loaded, that this is script. This is a
Okay.
script for the
Yeah.
target. Maybe we can get more data in, and people can actually take a second look because now you have the front loading script to follow. You know it's a continuous storyline of something. We just don't know what. We know who set the target. That's what Skull. He described the person who set the target. The the script though is the target.
So when are we going to have the target reveal?
Huh. So I'm hoping I've got to talk to I've got to talk to Diana. She she will be up here on the first. I'll see if she has any information. If not, then when she gets the script, I will try to call her up and do an interview with her so that we can interview her. I can show her all our data because I'm hoping more data comes in, and
Uh-huh.
that I can show her the data and have her look at it and interview. In fact, I'd like to have her. I'd like to interview her live here, so if anybody's got questions, they can ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it'd be really cool to have her be able to like this right here. So you're is there a part in this script that has a picture of a guy on a trail near water walking to this building, which I'm assuming is Santa Claus walking to the his uh, workshop.
Capping.
He's
Workshop.
walking to his workshop. So this is my assumption that this is probably Santa walking to his workshop. This is a Christmas
Mm-hmm.
special. I'm assuming so much, but again, I don't know, and I won't know until Diana gets the script. And so, to me, it's really exciting for me because now we can literally have somebody take a look at our data who's in a business that relies on, you know, secrecy and stealth, and they try to hide everything. We're trying to look at something that's not made for the general public, and we're trying to figure out what this is. We're trying to actually look at a script that is not released for anybody to see under any
Mm-hmm.
circumstance. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how cool is that? God, if we could pull this off, oh my God, we could pull this off.
Yeah, it's always worth trying
Well, it is.
because yeah, the payoff is I would say the upside for us is very huge. And even if we miss the data, it's just another failed attempt. It doesn't mean anything to us.
Right. But if we can pull it off, then it means these people will actually have access to our skills, which they can use to look at future events. So you want to make a movie
Yes.
about a future event,
Yeah.
talk to somebody who can see the future. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we may not be real good, but you can take our data and pull you can pull things out of our data that you could use. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. I don't understand why they don't actually have. Well, they do. The Simpsons are a case in point. The Simpsons
Yeah.
truly have pulled. They have a remote viewer on their staff. The guy is gifted. and he has nailed so many targets, and it's just absolutely amazing. But the nice thing is nobody takes him seriously because it's The Simpsons. Why would you?
Yeah, it's The Simpsons.
Yeah. So it was friggin' awesome. If we can make this work and everybody puts a little bit more data into this the script. Now that we know it's a
Mm-hmm.
script, they can take a look, write script as a front load, and once we do that, we can uh, we can literally submit this, and she is, being a director, gonna be able to
Mm-hmm.
look at this and say, with the director's eye, say, this is all happy horseshit, or you know what, you guys are not actually. This is actually relevant information. Maybe not exact, maybe not perfect, but to have Dave, Snowblind, you, anybody who threw data in there that was similar, because we now have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Nina's data is just amazing. We have a lot of data that's really really similar.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh dude, I'm so excited. I am so excited, and I will keep you guys abreast on all the situations. And like I said, I'd like to get her on here to actually have her go over the data once she knows what the script is, or
Mm-hmm.
once we feel it's a good time to discuss what the script is.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, cool. I just awesome. All right. What else we got to discuss?
So that
Mm,
target was a script.
That target was a script. It was
Well,
it was
that's kind of
and to top it off, the target is a script that is not written yet. So we don't even know
ah.
what the target is about. All we know is that on a certain date, this lady will be given the script to look at, and then changes will be made according to what she feels changes should be made. And then they will
mhm.
shoot the script. So Snowblind,
Interesting.
yeah, Snowblind hit a lot of the data. The data that I know is going to happen with the lights and you're going to have background lights. You're going to have a lot of people taking care of them. Dave hit just an absolute ton of points. I swear to God, I wish I could get his data over here. He hit a lot of points involved with the filmmaking, but nobody figured out the fact that it was a script, that it was a story that's going to be filmed. They picked up on an aspect of the script, and currently, my theory is the fact that it's possibly uh, a Christmas show of some kind involving a lady, a kid, and Lynn thinks it's Santa Claus. So, oh, so cool.
That's really fascinating. That explains why when I tried energy work on it, it didn't
Yes,
seem to need any help.
yes, yes. And you were saying it was chaotic and it felt good. And I was reading your notes, and it's like, yeah, exactly. And it's going to be flowing too. So the energy is going to be flowing and chaotic and eventually be uplifting.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
lots of stuff.
I wanted to tell you so bad back then, but I couldn't.
Interesting.
Oh,
Well,
all right. So
that makes sense. Okay, well,
I'm gonna post anything that I get, any information that I get, and then we'll just keep it going. Uh,
Mhm.
we shall see what happens. I'm excited. So for next week, oh, oh look, Mana's on. So Mana, I think you won what, the consolatory prize. You won the random number.
Yes.
Yeah, we picked your name.
Yeah,
You won.
we did a we did a random number draw, and you were picked by the random number generator. So congratulations.
So now you need to make a MetaMask wallet, and we will ship those coins over to you.
Yeah. Do you have a MetaMask wallet? Oh, you have one. Okay, I'll talk to you later, and you give me the address, and I'll send our meme tokens to you. And how you want to handle the tokens is it's up to you. Yeah, you can sell it or keep it. Yeah, just do whatever you wish.
Yeah, and the MetaMask is pretty good about that. So, all right. So for next week, are we gonna just let people choose again as far as what we're doing for the target?
Yeah, I think I will just like last week. I'll ask in public that is there anyone who want to offer a practice target for us to practice on, and if someone wants to, then we can remove you. That if they don't want to, then I'll maybe we will just come up with another practice target.
Oh, did you see the comment on the Discord where Mana said that he felt steel? Let's see if I can find it here real quick.
What? I didn't saw it.
So he drew a basic. Oh, there we go. So he drew a basic picture, right? And
yes.
One of the things is if you're not really quick and not writing everything down, you don't get all the elements written down. So I guess he got pulled away. And he says, I remember sharp silvery edges like these. So basically, he didn't get a chance to write it down, but he had the feel for sharp silvery edges. So I tell you, when you hit a target like that, and you know that you felt parts of it, but you just didn't get the data down, it's so frustrating because it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but anyway, my experience is that if some words pop into your mind, then you just roll them down as soon as possible.
As fast as possible, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. We're gonna do a random pick for targets. We got a winner of the week, and then I'm gonna see if I can come up with another geolocate. And then we'll work on the other aspect of the other target.
Or maybe you can try to ask ChatGPT and come up with a random place for you to remove you. Yeah.
I might do that too. Hey, the other thing is I'll have Dave help me, and I'll see if I can get a better job at presenting all the data. And I just don't know how to get it over to the Discord and make it into a nice, pretty file. So I'll work with Dave and see if he can assist me a little bit. And hopefully I'll have a better presentation for everybody to look at when the time comes. So, all right. Well, crap, Lynn, things are happening so fast. I am so excited.
Yeah, it does happen very fast, and it's we are living a very interesting time.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, all right, you ready to wrap it up, or you got something else to go for?
No, I think that's all good for this week. So anyway, again, thanks for everyone's participation. I really appreciate everyone who have put effort in learning and practicing this skill. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Okay, so that's all for today, and good day. Bye bye.